Now, the labor force participation rate. This is a story from the Gateway Pundit, and it is actually sourced from PBS. But the black labor force participation rate under Obama has hit the lowest level ever recorded, 5 years into the Obama regime. The number of African Americans participating in the labor force has hit rock bottom. And it was in the unemployment report on Friday, and it was totally ignored. The drop in labor force participation was the sharpest for African Americans, 60.2%. That's the lowest since December of 1977. The rate of African-American men not in the labor force, the percentage of African-American men not in the labor force, 65.6%. Let's use the reverse. 35% of African men are in the labor force. Now, that does not mean they all have jobs. The 65% is people out of work who have stopped looking. 35% African-American men in the labor force. Not all of them are working, but in order to be considered in the labor force, you have to be trying to find a job. You have to be applying for jobs. So the percentage of African-American male adults actually employed in America is under 35% of them. It's just stunning. Actually, it isn't. It's been trending this way ever since Obama. But the Democrat Party doesn't do anything for this group of people. The Democrat Party doesn't do a thing for them except promise them. And the promises all sound good. And the promises have actually been replaced with, it used to be the Democrats would be open. Here's what we're going to do for you. Here's how we're going to make your life better. That's not what they promise anymore. You know what they promise now? We'll make sure Republicans are punished. We will make sure white Republicans are punished. We'll make sure conservatives are punished. We'll make sure we raise their taxes. We will make sure we take more money from them. We will make sure of this. We'll make sure of that. And African Americans are supposed to sit there and feel satisfied and happy that the Democrat Party is getting even with their enemies, quote unquote. Now, what in the world are people like the Reverend Dax and Al Sharpton doing for anybody? What's President Obama doing for anybody? What is Reverend Wright doing for anybody? So here's Obama today at his cabinet meeting. He said, you know what? I'm fed up with the inequality in this country, and I'm fed up with the lack of fairness. You know what? I've got a pen, and I've got a phone, and that means I can do executive orders, and I can fix this unfairness. So the architect and the cause of it all claims to have the fix, claims to be frustrated after 5 years of watching it get worse on his watch, which he had nothing to do with it, by the way. This is the lowest, that's 65% African-American men not in the labor force is an all-time record. That beats 1977. This is just, and when you get to Obamacare, only 24% of Obamacare sign-ups so far are young people, and they are the target market.